Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn Together. And as we all have earlier discussed about balancing or balanced chemical equation, so now we will be starting with how to balance chemical equation. So there are different ways in which CBSE used to give equation, and right now we are going to discuss about hit and trial method. Okay, so the equation is in front of us, and if we are going to balance the chemical equation, first of all we all have to write down the total or the types of atoms present on each side. Okay, so as you all can see that I have written the hydrogen, the nitrogen, oxygen and calcium this way, and the same pattern is followed this way also. Now we are going to write the count of each atom at both the sides. Okay, so this way we can do hydrogen 1 and 2 hydrogens this way, so we are going to write 3 hydrogens here. And if you see on the product side we have 2 hydrogens only, so we are going to write 2. Okay, now moving towards nitrogen, we have only 1 nitrogen, so we will write 1. Okay, and this way here 1 nitrogen multiplied by 2, so we will be having 2 nitrogens on the product side. Okay, now moving towards oxygen, so how many oxygens? 3 oxygen here and 2 oxygen here, so we will be having 5 oxygen on the reactant side, and oxygen 3 2 is 6, 1 7 oxygens on the product side. Calcium is single, so we will be writing single calcium, and for this side we will be having calcium single. So as you all can see that we have noted down all the total number of atoms of each type. Now we will start with the easy one, so I'm going to start with nitrogen. Okay, so if you see 1 nitrogen this way, and on the product side we have 2 nitrogen, we simply add 2 in front. Okay, now you have changed the number of nitrogen, so I'm going to change it in this way, cut 1 and write 2 in place of it. Okay, now you have seen that nitrogen number is changed, but hydrogen is also changed, so hydrogen will be hydrogen 2, and this way 2, it is becoming 4 this way. Okay, and oxygen is also changed, 3 2 is 6, 7 and 8, oxygen becomes 8. So this is the first step we have taken. Now moving towards this side, because we have changed a lot of count, so hydrogen is now 2 here, 4 this way, so we will simply add 2 in front. Okay, now hydrogen is 4, okay, nitrogen is 2, okay, and oxygen is 3 2 is 6, 7 and 8, so oxygen is also 8. Okay, so if you see 4 2 8 1, 4 2 8 1, so the correct balanced equation is this. Okay, as you all can see, the correct balance equation is this, which you can see on the screen. I encircled it with a red color. Okay, so this is how you have to balance any of the chemical equation. Now moving towards our next type of balancing the chemical equation, and this is one which is having word equation. The first step is to write the word equation in its skeletal form, and then we are supposed to balance it. Okay, so for that you have to revise chapter number 4, grade 9 CBSE books, and many other books are there in which you have studied how to write the chemical names and formulas together. Okay, so now potassium bromide KBr, barium iodide BaI2, as the valency of barium is 2, potassium iodide Ki, and barium bromide is BaBr2. So the first step, as we already know that what we are supposed to do, we have to make the count of each number of atom. Potassium this way 1, bromine 1, barium 1, and iodine 2. Okay, now moving towards product side, potassium 1, bromine 2, barium 1, and iodine 1. Okay, now if you see, there are not much number of difficulty in the numbers, as barium is 1 this side and barium 2 this side. So if we are going to change the number with 2 in front of this, so then bromine becomes 2. So simply we will cut it this way and we will write 2 in front, and see potassium is also changed. So I'm going to cut 1 over here and put 2. Okay, so if you have changed potassium number this side, this side also needs to be changed. You just simply have to put K, 2 in front of K, which will change potassium, count of potassium, and iodine also. So iodine will become 2. Okay, so in this way, if you see the number 2 2 1 2, 2 2 1 2, so in this way you can see that the equation is balanced, and the correct balanced equation is written in this format. Okay, whenever equation balancing is given, you have to write down the correct balanced equation at the last. So I hope you have understood the pattern of balancing the chemical equation when the simple chemical equation is given or it is given in word form. So I hope you have understood the concept. Thanks for watching. Do like, subscribe, and share the channel if you really like the content. Thank you.